What's good, superstars? Back with another Disney Pinnacle video. You got Superstar Joe. You got the Superstar fam in the building. How's it going, fam? If you don't know, I just poked you with a bunch of pins. Guys, let's get into this video. Excited to talk about Disney Pinnacle. Been addicted to this app. But before we do that, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post about Disney Pinnacle on the channel. You can also become a superstar VIP by hitting the join button down below. Enters you into a bunch of giveaways at the end of every single month. Depending on how long you've been a member, you get more entries. So it's a lot of fun. Also, first dibs on merch, access to spreadsheets. We do a giveaway for a star in the universe as well for VIP members. A lot of fun in that program. Also, make sure to follow us on X, follow us on Instagram, and join the Discord. We do have a Disney Pinnacle chat on the Discord. We're talking about the rotating store in there. Everyone is trying to say what's in there, so you don't have to be on the app all the time. As long as you're in the Discord and checking in from time to time, there's some good conversation. People are talking about their strategies. This video is a strategy video. You're going to hear my strategy, but if you want to hear other people's, the Discord is a great place. Also, any of our utility programs are in there. Speaking of utility programs, we have the Superstar Utility Program at the end of every single month. Ways to enter. VIP member talked about that. We are Cryptoids ambassadors. Use our Cryptoids link in the description. Let us know on Discord, and we will give you entries, additional entries into the giveaways. Also, if you buy any merch or hats, a link is in the description. You buy merch, let us know on Discord. We'll give you entries. If you don't win, half your entries move on to the next month. We also have an NFT project that is going on right now. And by the end of the month, however many are minted will be what is entered into the bunch of giveaways, but the reveal should be happening end of the month. Find out which fanny pack you get in your mystery box. Gold units are going to be guaranteed prizes, digital and physical. Black units are going to a raffle. Blue units, and pink units going to raffles. Digital, physical mixes. It's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Hopefully, you guys are able to land a gold. If not, I'm sure there will be other opportunities in the other ones there. And there's also a crafting. Blue and pink will get you into a separate one. So that might be really, really scarce. We will find out exactly how many and what's going on in January. And end of the month, January, we'll do that giveaway. But the best part is half of the proceeds are going to go to the giveaways, but half of the proceeds are going to Starboy holder wallets. Will directly deposit into the wallets those proceeds that by the end of the month we'll take a snapshot and see where we're at. But I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun. First time doing something like this, and hopefully you guys enjoy what we got in store. We got lots of stuff coming in 24. Cannot wait. We're almost at 2 years of daily content. January 2nd will be 2 years, and January 3rd is going to be the start of the third year. But insane. Every single day we've made a video for 2 years. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Hopefully you guys are there. We'll probably do some kind of a live stream or some kind of fun thing there. But wanted to show the Twitter feed off as usual. Go through the news. A lot of people love that. Yesterday did a video on VV. Did a video about how the Marvel Mighties on VV can be easily gamified. Shout out to Salsikesh for giving the idea and pointing us to a couple of good resources. But there was always this talk about how 3D digital collectibles that are not rigged may not ever be able to be gamified. We had Reese on the channel. He was talking about how difficult it was. Now it seems that AI is helping to simplify that process. So definitely go check out that video, see what we're talking about. Pinnacle, you're here for Pinnacle. If you're not following Diamond and you're into Pinnacle, you're doing yourself a disservice. This man is putting in work, giving all these nice little breakdowns. This is a huge breakdown. This is a huge breakdown for the Star Wars pins, limited edition pins coming out in the new year, it looks like. Expensive at $49.95. I feel like they're doing it wrong on the limited edition pins, but they are selling them. I mean, this most recent one I don't think is sold out, the Finding Nemo. So maybe as time goes on, if they don't sell, they'll start to adjust their price downwards. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But what do you guys think? Are you guys into these pins? I think they look pretty cool. Not a huge Star Wars guy, but I think that the stuff looks good. I know a lot of first appearances on the blockchain. People were talking about Jar Jar Binks in there. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like these? Which one is your favorite of the 5? We'd love to hear from you guys. Flick Play, another project we cover. Superstar Steve is big into Flick Play, showing off his Starboy in the host on the Flick Play app. A lot of fun. If you're not using that app or at least trying it out and you have an iPhone, it is so much fun to play around with. Rob and I did a fun one today. You'll see Steve again. He's actually got his host competing with the other guy, but he's just showing off his kickflips in front of the other real life skateboarder. I mean, a lot of fun. The shadows are amazing. It's so smooth. The AR is incredible. I mean, Flick Play, they put work into the platform before they got the IP, and now they're bringing the IP. They got Baby Shark on the platform and more to come. 24 looking like it's going to be a big year for for Flick Play as well. Vivi, Zunel 19. Look at this juju, all right? Not just Vivi, but also on Candy, landing the legendary Wonder Woman #1. So big time comic on Candy. He landed legendary #1. And at the same time, he went for the Coke drop, Coca-Cola vending machine on Vivi and landed a secret rare. That's a good day. That's a good day. That's a lot of juju. But he's not the only one who had juju today. You're going to see in just a second. But first, we got to show off the Baby Shark video that Rob and I did today. Check this out. Look at him. Look at him over there, just swimming around. This is the AR. Look how amazing the AR is. And then you got the holiday version. This is the most scarce one. And we're dancing, having some coffee, playing around with Baby Shark in AR. Incredible, lots of fun. I'm telling you, download the Flick Play app. We have some big things coming with Flick Play. It's going to be a lot of fun in the new year. So let's keep an eye out for that. Make sure you have the app, practice with it, and that's all I'm going to say. Shout out to Richard depositing his utility prize that he won from Superstar Money for Ecomi Season 1. So there is obviously the MCP OMI rewards for Season 1 starting on January 1st and going until the end of March. This is for the bronze ticket stuff. He won 1 million OMI on the channel. He did some splits at the end, but ended up depositing, looks like 900,000 OMI into his BV account for this staking. And obviously, big time utility channel here. If you don't know about utility, it's in our Twitter handle. It's everywhere that we love utility of NFTs. We feel like that is the way you bring in the masses. The next wave comes in through the utility of NFTs. People want to know what, like the real people, my friends, your friends, they want to say like, oh, what does that NFT do for you? Do you just look at it? No, I can do this, and this with it. That is what's going to onboard. At least that's how we see it. So, but yeah, Richard, big time superstar, and couldn't be happier for you to get all that OMI staked. Speaking of OMI and staking and sending and doing whatever, they put out a tweet today about stuck pending deposits on the IMX bridge site. If you are having that issue, go check out this tweet. Reach out to Ecomi, reach out to Foster, reach out to Punny Cheeks. They are willing to help you for sure, and they will help you get your OMI where it's got to go. Other big news on Vivi. They are releasing some more details on the animation desk. I have 2 sets of pencils that will allow me to craft for the animation desk. I believe it's a desk crafting from January 4th. So I think the snapshot for the pencils is going to be on January 1st and then crafting until February 1st. And it looks like there are some sketches on the desk. I'm not sure how it's going to work. You have to click it to make it switch the picture. Does it automatically switch? From here, you can just see it switching, like doing the little gradient. Pretty cool to see that they're having some kind of a sketch on the sketch. I wonder how many characters. I don't know if I didn't really go into the article in detail. I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments, but pretty cool. I think they did a good job. You got pencils in the cup now, so the desk does look a little bit different than originally shown, and I think for the better. So cool, excited, and my gut's telling me it's not going to be worth the cost of the pencils, but I mean, whatever. I can hold on to them. I've had them this long, and we'll see where it goes. Okay, more juju. Rewind. We just talked about him yesterday, getting 1923 Steamboat Willie given to him by Vivi in the 12 Days of Vivi. Now hitting a legendary Wonder Woman #1 on the Candy platform. So congrats to you. That is a big book and a huge hit. Mint #20 as well. So looking really cool. Shout out to Wayne, Bruce Clark Kent on Vivi posting this. I thought this was pretty good. Shrink Ray, and he has a bunch of Supermans and a bunch of Steve Rogers and Spider-Man. And he just posted them behind each other, made them bigger, made it look like they were shrinking them down. So really liked how he did that. I thought it was pretty cool. Some more Vivi stuff. Alex and Crypto, he's got the gang lining up to get some Coke from the Coke machine. Obviously, pretty fun drop with the Coca-Cola today. Shout out to Millie. He did a Spaces. It was a pretty big deal. It's about all digital collecting platforms. I like that. I like to see people bringing the space together. So shout out to O'Milly for running the space. If you don't know O'Milly, he's running spaces all day long. Fellow Canadian, and always has some good conversations going on. I love the Speculation Nation spaces as well. So must follow on Twitter if you're into spaces. And if you want to buy any cryptoids, use the links to the top of our X page, also in the description of every single video. Let us know on Discord, and we'll get you entered into the giveaways at the end of the month. And if you're going to be buying them anyways, it's just some added utility. All right. Let's talk about Disney Pinnacle. Let's talk about my strategy so far. This is what I have been doing. All right. So I've been busy. I've been busy in the market. I've been addicted. That rotating store idea is such a good idea. by Pinnacle. It has me going back on the app every couple hours to check the app out, see what's up in the shop. And this is just the beginning, right? Like they're just going a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. But as you can see, the rotating store, you got a timer, and at the end of the time, there's new pins that show up. So right now, like it'll show you, just these pins are the only ones you can buy directly. It gives you MSRP pricing. So you can see that second one is a little bit more expensive because it's a little bit more of a rare pin. So this gets into my whole strategy. I got something here I'm going to show you. Let me pull this up here. Hopefully you can see this. I think you can. I could make it a little bit bigger. Anyway, so these are all of the drops, all right? So they're all exactly the identical odds for the drops, just depending on which character. This bottom line here is all the chase characters. So you got Belle, you got Woody, you got Darth Vader. I actually didn't update Star Wars Volume 2, so we'll just hide that for now, but it's all the same thing. So let's just imagine it's just a 3 for now. Anyway, they are 19%, 7%, 4%, and then 1.7, and then the ones that are the chase are 1.1. So a little bit harder. I have not yet seen a chase available in the rotating store. You guys let me know in the comments if you have seen one in the rotating store. But anyways, these are your percentages chances of getting each character, and there's 3 characters, and potentially you can get in one mystery castle. So the total potential for getting a digital display, which is the rarest rarity, is 4.5%, which you will see up here. Chance of landing a digital display pin in a mystery box. So 4.5% chance of you hitting one. And each mystery box, I think, is $6.95 US. Correct me if I'm wrong, but ours is in Canadian and ours shows like $9.95. So I put $6.95. If it's $7.95, it's $7 or $8. I don't know. I think it's $7. But anyway, price of the box, I give them the benefit of the doubt. I said $6.95. If you want to have like not 100%, but like based on the odds, the cost that you would have to pay buying mystery boxes in order to land a digital display will be around $150. All right, $150, and you should get a digital display. You might get one sooner because obviously, whatever, odds are odds. But with the 4.5% chance, and you figuring it out with the price of the box, it's around. All you do is do the price of the box divided by the odds, and that gets you your approximate cost of obtaining that piece. So technically, when they're in the store, they should be selling for around $150 or over 100 at least, right? When these pins, the digital display pins, come up in the store, they are retailing for $23.95 US. This to me is the hack of the market right now. There's no market yet. There is no market yet, so people aren't catching on to it. I don't know if they are. I'm sure they are. I'm sure people are paying attention. But when the digital display pins are coming up in the store, I'm all over them. They're $30 Canadian, but there's a huge difference in value if I was to buy them through a mystery box or try to go for like the whole point of the mystery box is try and land that most scarce one. But if it's going to be at a cost of $150 versus me waiting for a rotating store and finding them and just pegging them off one by one, the problem is that there's a time limit on the rotating store. And if the one that you want does not show up by the time, so right now I think the first 3 sets, there's 11 days left on these. So in a week and a half, they're not going to be available anymore. And if I didn't get, for example, if some of these digital displays did not show up in the store, then boo-hoo for me, I can't get it. The only chance I would have is to go through the boxes maybe at the end and try and smash it out. But I mean, it's a risk. It's a risk, and it's a little bit, it could get very expensive. So for now, I'm keeping my eye on the rotating store. I'm trying to get in there every 4 hours to see what the new batch is. And then we have the Discord where we're all reporting in there and saying like, look, this is one here, this one here. Me and Video Shane, we're going back and forth, trying to help each other out. There are a couple other ones that I would like to have. And I think I'd rather wait and pick off the ones I want, pay a little bit of a premium, because the premium is nowhere close. Like I would only have to pay $24 for one of the digital displays when the real cost should be $150. So that's one thing. Second thing, if you're comparing this, right now, if you're looking at these mint sizes, the digital displays are somewhere in the 200 to 250 range mint sizes right now. Obviously, there's a week and a half left. If they do appear in the store again, I think that those numbers will go up. If not, they may stay well down there. And I don't know if they only appear once. I don't know if there's a limit on how many times they'll appear in the rotating store. We're all learning this together. But for now, I'm doing this strategy. This is what I'm doing. If it changes, I'll update you a bit. But I'm not even going for the limited edition pins like these Nemo pins that came out, because they're maximum 333 editions. I think one of them is like 290 or 270 for the most scarce to chase. But right now, the digital display pins are 200s, the low 200s. Why would I do that? And they could go up. They could go up, but let's see what the cycle plays out. But they might be more scarce at $23.95, and these are $50 US for the limited edition pins. Or I have to go through the mystery box and pay like $150 for a chance at this. Right now, rotated store, digital display. That is my plan. And also, if I find anything, like I like the Vader Sparkle. I like that one. It has the red. And if you didn't know, like now you have to, there's another thing. Like you can see I have some hidden tabs here. I'm going to start tracking mints that have been minted. And obviously I won't be able to keep this up. But for now, if I can track them and find out how many mints have been minted, then you might find some anomalies. So like, for example, right now, if you go into the store, the silver sparkle Darth Vader has less mints than the golden Darth Vader, because golden Darth Vader has been in the rotating store and people took advantage and bought directly from the store and brought up the mint size here. So even though the odds in the mystery box are 4.8, the actual mint size is higher. So if you start to pay attention, you might find anomalies. And then the cool thing about the open mints is that once they're done, and then that's the set mints. So you might have the silver sparkle being more rare than the golden. This is something that people are going to learn as time passes. So I think right now you have an opportunity to kind of hedge the market, look around. It's not a perfect market right now. There is no market. So, I mean, right now you have an opportunity to try and navigate your early. You're early if you are in. I know there's a lot of people who aren't in. I still don't get that. Let people in. Let everybody use the platform. Let them all figure it out. Get excited. Spend their money. But, I mean, it's been a lot of fun. Pinnacle has been addicting. That rotating store idea, fantastic. Whoever came up with it, you are very, very smart person. But you got me spending a lot of time going back into the app. And I think that's what they want, right? They want people checking the app all the time. I would love to know if you guys know anything more about how many times they will appear in the rotating store. Is it once? Like, is it once throughout the cycle you'll find it in the rotating store? You just got to be on at that time. That would be something cool, because then literally you got to check all the time until it comes. But yeah, I mean, it's been crazy addicting. I know right now it's only for iPhone, so a little bit disappointing for a lot of Android users. But I mean, for now, I'm enjoying it. I have an iPhone, and I know a lot of people who have the iPhone are also. I also feel like I want to buy some physical pins now because of this. And I was never a pin collector. Now I'm just watching all these people opening their pins and posting their physical pins now, and it's getting a really big FOMO. I want to hear from you guys. Do you guys do this strategy? Are you only buying digitals? Are you buying complete sets? We don't even know. Like, if you bought a complete set, if you get all four, is there going to be rewards for that? Maybe that's something I should test out. Maybe I should go for like 1 or 2 characters and just try and get all 4 variants. And then maybe in the future they do something like that. We have seen Dapper do things like that. That original Mickey set, if you completed it, you got 3 free pins. So I hope that they do more of that. I'd love to hear more from the team. Love to hear more from socials. I feel like they're kind of behind in that aspect, but I'm sure that they're just getting started, just trying to get this whole thing built out. And I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving the pins. I'm loving Disney Pinnacle. Guys, if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know next time that we post about Disney Pinnacle. You can also become a VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button, supports the channel, and let me know. Let me know if you guys are doing the strategy. I want to know. Let me know everything in the comments down below, and we'll see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.